Hi guys, it's Tammy again. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to kind of give you a look on decorating a table for a holiday dinner and give you some pointers on what I do each time that I do a table, no matter what it looks like. It could be super extravagant or it could be something very low-key for a more intimate dinner, but I take the same steps each time. So let's get started and go over some tips that I have. My first step in decorating your table for a holiday dinner is going to be to find your center. It's not necessarily the center of the table, but you want to find the key point where you want everyone to look while they're eating. So whether it's the actual center of the table or if it's on the end, then you want to find that point and kind of decide on what you want everyone to look at when they're seated at the table. Even if you're doing a buffet style, it's still the same thing. You want to have a center point to kind of focus on while everyone's grabbing their plates or grabbing their food off of the table. My second point is going to be to actually set your dinnerware. So you want to make sure that you have enough space for everything to fit around your dishes because, of course, that's what you're doing. You're going to be eating. So you want to make sure that you have a spot to actually put your dinnerware. You might want to decide ahead of time what kind of dinner you're going to be having, if it's going to be formal or casual, semi-formal, or like I said before, buffet style. If it's going to be buffet style, you can usually stack the dishes towards the end of the table or on a buffet. If you are going to have a sit-down dinner, then you want to make sure that you have all of your place settings there for everything that you're going to serve. If you're going to have soup, you want to make sure you have a bowl. If you're going to have a 3-course meal, you want to make sure you have enough dishes in that place setting to have your 3-course meal. So that's what I start with after I find my center point. Set up all of my dishes. I don't necessarily set up the flatware or the drinkware, but I set up the actual dishes so I can know exactly where everything is going to go. So my third point is to layer your centerpiece. It's not necessarily an actual centerpiece that you have to put things in, but your actual center point of your table. You want to start adding your elements in, whether it be little trees or berries or ornaments. Whatever you plan on adding to the center of your table, you want to start adding those things in and step away every now and again. You may need to shift something and make sure that while you're planning the center, that you're actually planning for where your glasses and your flatware is going to go also. So that would be my next point, is to start layering things, putting candles on, putting floral in the center, putting ornaments, whatever way that you normally decorate. This is the point that you want to start adding those items into your centerpiece. So my next point is going to be your flatware. So depending on what kind of dinner you're having, I normally have casual dinners, but you want to make sure that you start putting your flatware on the table so that you can make sure you have enough space next to your dinnerware where you need to place your flatware, your forks, your spoons, your knives, and you want to make sure that you have, for whatever type of dinner you're doing, you want to make sure you have the right pieces in your flatware on the table. After you complete your flatware, then the next step is going to be your drinkware. Everyone in my family pretty much drinks like water or juice. Sometimes we'll have like a Coca-Cola or something like that for our dinner. So we don't normally have wine glasses. So I just use regular glasses on the table this time. But if your family drinks a lot of wine or different things like that, you want to make sure that you set it up properly so that you can have your white wine with your dessert, your red wine with your dinner. You want to make sure you have the proper drinkware on the table at that point. So my last tip, or my last step, is to add any final details and touches. One thing that I wanted to do was make sure that for my family members that actually drink mixed alcoholic beverages. Wanted to make sure that we had some stirrers for them. So I put them in these little shot glasses. They're shot glasses my mom bought me a couple years ago. They're so cute. They come with a little bowl that you stick them in with ice. But I just use them for something else. I just use them for these stir straws. And then I just kind of place them on the table in different places. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm completely obsessed with these little birds. So these little birds are kind of everywhere, all over the table and my house. My husband's probably going a little bit crazy because there's birds everywhere. And toothpicks. A lot of people don't think about that. I have toothpicks on the table also, so that, you know, after you eat your ham, then you get a little in your teeth. You can get it out discreetly. So I have those little extra touches on the end that I added in. And then you're all set for your dinner. So hope you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And check back probably about a week for another video. See you then. Bye.